Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered why the moon sometimes looks different? Why it glows bright white on some nights, but suddenly turns a deep red, as though the heavens themselves have been painted with fire? Well, tonight is one of those nights. A night that carries mystery, wonder, and history. A night when the moon will not shine its usual silver light. Instead, it will glow red. They call it the blood moon. Welcome to KM's Celestial Journey, where we explore the secrets of the universe. And tonight, I want to take you on a journey through time, light and shadow, to understand exactly why the moon is red tonight, when to watch this extraordinary lunar event, and what makes it so rare, so unforgettable. But first, let me ask you, when you hear the phrase blood moon, what do you feel? Curiosity? Awe? Maybe even a little fear? After all, throughout history, a red moon was seen as an omen, a sign of change, a warning from the skies. Yet today, we know it is not a warning, but a gift. A cosmic show written in the language of light and shadow. And tonight, September 7th, 2025, the universe has prepared one of its most breathtaking displays for us. Why does the moon turn red? To understand the magic, we need to look at what's really happening. Normally, when you step outside at night, the moon appears white or pale gray because sunlight is bouncing directly off its surface and reaching our eyes without much interference. But during a total lunar eclipse, something incredible happens. The Earth moves directly between the sun and the moon. The Earth's shadow falls across the moon, blocking direct sunlight from hitting its surface. Now you might think, if Earth's shadow covers the moon completely, shouldn't the moon disappear, becoming black and invisible in the sky? And yet, it doesn't. Instead, the moon glows red. Why? Because of Earth's atmosphere. As sunlight passes through the edge of our planet, it bends and scatters. Most of the blue light gets filtered out, but the red, orange, and copper tones survive. These rays of light curve around the Earth, reaching the moon's surface, bathing it in an eerie crimson glow. So in truth, when you look up at a blood moon, you are actually seeing every sunrise and every sunset happening on Earth, reflected onto the face of the moon. Isn't that incredible? The moon becomes a mirror of Earth's horizons, a glowing symbol of all the light we share. When to watch this blood moon? Now here's the part you don't want to miss. On September 7th, 2025, the full moon will rise in the sky. And as night falls, a total lunar eclipse will take place. The eclipse begins at 11:28 a.m. Eastern Time and continues until 4:55 p.m. Eastern. But the moment everyone waits for, the true heart of the show, is called totality. That's when the moon is completely inside Earth's darkest shadow, the umbra. And during this stage, the moon transforms into a perfect blood moon. This totality will last 82 minutes, from 1:30 to 2:52 p.m. Eastern. But here's the catch. It won't be visible everywhere. If you are in North America, you'll miss this one. But don't worry. The next blood moon visible in the US will arrive on March 2nd and 3rd, 2026. This time, however, the best views belong to parts of Australia, India, Cairo, and South Africa. In fact, nearly 77% of the world's population will see totality. and about 88% will at least see part of the eclipse. So if you're lucky enough to be under those skies, step outside, look up, because you're witnessing something truly rare. What makes September's blood moon so special? You may be wondering, haven't we seen blood moons before? Why is this one so different? The answer lies not only in the eclipse itself, but in its timing. This blood moon is also the September full moon. And September's full moon is known as the corn moon. For centuries, farmers marked this full moon as the signal to harvest corn in the northern hemisphere. It was a moon of abundance, a moon of preparation for the colder months ahead. So when the corn moon and the blood moon happen at the same time, it creates a rare fusion of history, culture, and science. It's not just light scattering through the atmosphere. It's tradition meeting astronomy, human history meeting cosmic wonder. And there's more. This eclipse falls just 2 weeks before the autumn equinox. On September 22nd, 2025, at 2:19 p.m. Eastern, the Earth will tilt in such a way that day and night become almost equal in length. A turning point. The official beginning of fall. So this blood moon is like a doorway. It closes the chapter of summer and opens the chapter of autumn. No wonder ancient civilizations saw it as a powerful sign. A timeline of September's moon phases. For those who like to follow the moon closely, here's what the skies have in store this month. Full moon, the blood corn moon, September 7th. Last quarter, September 14th. New moon, September 21st. First quarter, September 29th. Each phase is a reminder. The moon is always changing, always teaching us about cycles, endings, and beginnings. The October hunter's moon, but the story doesn't end in September. The moon has another gift waiting. On October 6th, 2025, we'll see the hunter's moon, named because it once guided hunters as they prepared for the long, cold months of winter. Imagine this. September brings the red blood moon of harvest. October brings the guiding light of the hunter's moon. Each full moon carries a story, a purpose, a message from the sky. The emotional side of a blood moon. Now let's pause. Because science explains the blood moon, but emotion gives it meaning. When you stand under a red moon, you feel small yet connected. You realize that somewhere across the world, billions of people are gazing at the same glowing orb. That for 82 minutes, humanity shares one vision, one wonder, one breathtaking silence under the stars. And maybe that's the real magic. Not the physics of light scattering, not the orbital mechanics, but the unity it brings. The reminder that we are all part of the same story. Every culture has its myths about the blood moon. Some saw it as a symbol of war, others as a sign of renewal. But maybe in truth, it's a reminder that the universe is alive, and we are watching its heartbeat. Looking ahead, so what happens after this? The moon will continue its endless dance with Earth and Sun. There will be more eclipses, more full moons, more chances to look up and feel that spark of wonder. But September 7th, 2025, that is a night to remember. A night when the corn moon becomes a blood moon, when Earth's shadow and Earth's sunsets paint the lunar surface, and when millions of eyes across continents lift up to the same red light in the sky. And if you miss it, don't worry. The universe always has another surprise waiting. March of 2026 will bring North America its own blood moon. And beyond that, more cycles, more stories, more mysteries to explore. So tonight, if you are under the right sky, don't stay indoors. Step outside, take a deep breath, and look up. Because the blood moon is not just an eclipse. It's not just science. It's a reminder of time, of change, of connection. A moment when the universe whispers to us, and all we have to do is listen. This is KM Celestial Journey, inviting you to keep watching the skies with curiosity, with wonder, and with gratitude. Because the universe is speaking, and the blood moon is one of its most beautiful messages.